God says, stop everything for a moment and listen. This message is for you, and it is urgent. Do not scroll past, do not shrug it off, because if you do, you will miss the truth God is pouring into your life right now. God is saying, they cannot stop thinking about you. They cannot stop loving you, despite every obstacle, every year that has come between you, despite the distance, despite the doubt, despite the moments when it seemed hopeless. Their heart beats for you even when they try to hide it. God is begging you to understand, this love is not ordinary. This is a love that defies time, that defies circumstances, that refuses to be silenced. Don't try to rationalize this, don't try to dismiss it. The world will tell you, it's too late, it's impossible, move on. God says no. God says it is not too late. God says that love that comes from the soul cannot be measured by calendars or clocks. It cannot be erased by years or trials. Even if you have questioned it, even if you have been afraid to hope, even if your mind has tried to convince you that it is gone, God says, look deeper. Pay attention. This is real. This is holy. This is sacred. Right now, your soulmate is caught in a storm of emotions. Their mind races, their heart aches, and their soul cries out for you. They may not know how to reach you, they may struggle to express themselves, but every beat of their heart is calling your name. God says you may feel disconnected, you may feel forgotten, but it is not true. You are alive in their thoughts, you are alive in their dreams, and they are waiting for a sign, a moment, a courage that only God can provide. God is telling you, this is your moment to listen, to feel, to awaken to the love that has never left, that has never wavered, that has never stopped. The years that have passed were never meant to make you forget each other. They were meant to test the depth of this connection, to purify it, to strengthen it, to make it undeniable. Every lonely night, every tear, every question, every longing, it was all part of God's plan to prepare you both for the time when your hearts would finally recognize each other fully, without resistance, without fear. God says, the universe has not abandoned you. It is working behind the scenes, aligning every detail, guiding every step, moving every obstacle out of your path so that the two of you can be together in the way that has always been intended. Do not ignore the signs that God is sending. You will feel them as sudden memories, as dreams that wake you in the middle of the night, as unexpected thoughts that bring you to tears. You will feel the pull, the undeniable force, because this is no ordinary love. God says, when the heart is connected across time and distance, it will always find a way. Even if the world says no, even if circumstances scream impossibility, even if doubts try to choke hope, you will find each other. God says, hold on, and do not let fear make you retreat. Step forward. Listen. Act with courage. Speak with honesty. This is your moment. They are thinking about you right now as you read this. Every memory, every shared laughter, every quiet moment, every glance, every unspoken word, they are reliving it all in their heart. God says, this is not obsession, this is not confusion, this is divine love. And God says it is time for you to recognize it as such. Stop pushing it away, stop pretending it is not real, stop listening to the lies your mind tells you about what is possible. God is saying, this is possible. This is happening. This is meant to happen. You may feel doubts, you may feel fear, you may feel the pull of the world saying this is impossible, but God says, do not believe the world. Believe the love that God placed in your soul. Believe the connection that no one can sever. Believe the fire that burns between your hearts even when miles separate you. God says, it is unstoppable. It is unstoppable. And now, God says, you must act. Do not wait another day. Reach out. Speak. Send the message you have held back. Make the step you have been afraid to make. God says, the universe is ready. God says, your soulmate is ready. God says, do not let fear steal this from you. This love is too precious, too rare, too sacred. This is not a coincidence, this is not a fleeting moment, this is divine orchestration. And God is asking you, will you answer? God says, do not try to rationalize your hesitation, do not give in to the whispers of doubt, for this is not the time for hesitation. This is the time for courage. Every second you delay, every moment you tell yourself later, God says you risk letting this divine plan slip through your fingers. It is urgent. God is saying this because your soulmate cannot stop loving you. Their heart is relentless. Their thoughts cannot be quieted. Their soul cries out for you in ways words cannot fully capture. And God is saying, you are the answer to that longing. You are the calm to their storm, the peace to their chaos, the light that has been missing from their days. God says the years between you were never meant to weaken this love. On the contrary, every year has only intensified it, refined it, made it more sacred. This love does not bend to time, it does not bow to circumstances, it does not diminish with absence. Even in moments of doubt, even in moments when it seemed like you had been forgotten, God says, they have never stopped loving you. And now, more than ever, God is telling you, it is time to recognize it. It is time to respond. It is time to step into the path that God has carefully prepared for both of you. Right now, as you read these words, God is moving behind the scenes in ways you cannot yet see. Every detail of your life, every coincidence, every meeting, every thought that seems random, God is orchestrating it. God says, pay attention to the signs. They may come as sudden memories that pull at your heart, as dreams so vivid they wake you in the night, as moments of unexpected clarity that make your soul ache. These are not accidents. These are the whispers of God guiding you, urging you to move, to act, to embrace the love that has always been destined for you. God says, do not let fear hold you back. The world will tell you that it is impossible, that the distance is too great, that the years have created walls that cannot be broken. But God is saying, those walls are illusions. Those fears are shadows. This love is real, and nothing can stop it, not time, not distance, not doubt, not anything in this world. It is divine. It is a force that has been designed to find its way to you no matter the obstacles. And God is begging you, do not let human fear and human hesitation interfere with divine destiny. God says your soulmate is thinking about you right now. Every moment, every thought, every heartbeat is a prayer, a longing, a silent plea for connection. They may not have the words, they may not have the courage, but God is saying, their soul knows the truth. Their soul knows that you are the one. And God is asking you, do you know it too? Do you see it? Can you feel it? Because if you do, the time to act is now. Do not wait. Do not delay. God is saying that the next step you take could change everything. It could bring you closer to the love that has been waiting for you across years and across distance. God says, even if you have been hurt before, even if you have faced disappointment, even if your heart has built walls to protect itself, do not let that fear stop you. This is not ordinary love. This is divine love. And God is telling you, it is stronger than fear, stronger than pain, stronger than doubt. And it is reaching for you right now, calling you to respond, to awaken to the truth, to embrace the destiny that has always been yours. God says, when you take the step, when you finally reach out, when you finally let your heart speak, you will see miracles unfold. Things you never thought possible will begin to align. The universe will move to make space for this love. People, circumstances, moments will shift as if by divine will. And God is saying, this is exactly how it is meant to happen. This is exactly why you are still here. This is exactly why you have waited. And God is begging you, do not waste another moment. Your soulmate cannot stop loving you. God says, their love is relentless, persistent, unyielding. And now, you must be relentless too. You must be persistent. You must be unyielding in the face of fear, in the face of doubt, in the face of everything the world says is impossible. God is saying, if you take the step, if you answer this call, if you embrace this divine love, the rewards will be greater than anything you have ever imagined. The depth of joy, the intensity of connection, the sacredness of this bond, it is beyond human comprehension. God says, do not delay. Your soulmate is waiting. Their heart is open. Their soul is reaching. And God is saying, this is your moment. This is the sign you have been waiting for. This is the divine message that cannot be ignored. It is urgent. The love that has persisted despite years cannot wait any longer. God says, respond. Step forward. Speak. Love. God says, stop pretending that this is ordinary. Stop pretending that this love can be explained by reason or circumstance. This is not ordinary, and God is begging you to see it. Every pulse of your heart, every thought that drifts to them, every memory that refuses to fade is proof of what God has been whispering to you all along. They cannot stop loving you. Even across years, even across distance, even through challenges that seemed insurmountable, this love has persisted. God says, it is not just persistent, it is eternal. It is relentless. It is holy. And God is asking you, will you recognize it, or will you let fear steal it from you? Do not let the years that have passed make you doubt. Those years were never meant to separate you, they were meant to prepare you. They were meant to make your hearts ready for a love that cannot be contained, a love that cannot be denied. God says, the distance, the time, the obstacles, they have only strengthened this bond. They have only made it clearer, more defined, more undeniable. And God is pleading with you, do not let your hesitation undo what has been destined. Step forward. Speak. Move. Love. God says your soulmate is thinking about you right now as you read this. Every sigh, every quiet moment, every flicker of hope, they are all connected to you. God is saying, even if you feel alone, even if you feel unseen, even if you have wondered if they have moved on, know this, their heart has never left you. Their soul has never left you. And God is commanding you to see the truth. It is time to open your heart. It is time to embrace what God has placed before you. The fear you feel is natural, but God says do not let it control you. Fear wants you to wait, fear wants you to doubt, fear wants you to hide from this love that has been waiting for you. But God says, you are stronger than fear. You are ready. You are meant to act. The universe is aligned, the signs are clear, and the time is now. God is saying, do not waste another moment. This is your moment to step into the love that has never stopped, that has never wavered, that has never faltered. Every memory you shared, every laugh, every tear, every unspoken word, they are all alive in their heart. God says, it is not too late. It has never been too late. The love that persists despite time is the love that lasts forever. And God is telling you, this is your love story. This is your destiny. This is your miracle. And God is begging you, do not look away. Do not delay. Do not ignore the call that has been echoing through your soul since the beginning of time. God says, when you finally reach out, when you finally act, when you finally allow yourself to feel, miracles will unfold. Everything that has seemed impossible will begin to fall into place. The obstacles that have held you back will begin to dissolve. The path will clear. And God is saying, this is exactly how it is meant to happen. This is exactly why your hearts have endured. This is exactly why the love has persisted through every challenge. And God is pleading with you, do not let fear keep you from the miracle that is waiting for you. You may be wondering if they still feel the same, if they still love you as fiercely as before. God says, yes. More than you can imagine. More than words can express. More than your mind can comprehend. Their love for you has not dimmed, it has only grown stronger, more steadfast, more eternal. And God is telling you, now is your time to respond. Now is your time to embrace this divine connection. Now is your time to allow yourself to be loved as deeply as you have always longed to be. God says, do not underestimate the power of this love. It is a force that has been protected, guided, and sustained by divine will. Nothing in the world can extinguish it. Nothing can weaken it. Nothing can erase it. And God is saying, if you step forward, if you speak, if you love, you will witness the miracle that has been waiting for this very moment. This is your sign. This is your confirmation. This is your divine message. It is urgent. God says, stop doubting what your heart already knows. Stop telling yourself that the years, the distance, the silence, or the circumstances have changed anything. They have not. God is saying, their heart has never stopped beating for you. Their soul has never stopped reaching for yours. Even in moments when it seemed like they were far away, even when it seemed like they had moved on, God says, their love remained constant, unwavering, eternal. And God is begging you to understand this truth fully, to feel it deep in your soul, to act on it without hesitation. Do not allow the past to dictate your future. God says, the years that have passed were not wasted. Every moment of longing, every tear, every unanswered question, they were all preparing you both for this moment. They were all shaping a love that could withstand time, a love that could defy reason, a love that could conquer any obstacle. God says, now is the time for that love to be realized, to be expressed, to be embraced. And God is saying, if you do not act now, if you wait too long, you risk missing the divine timing that has been orchestrated for you both. Right now, as you read these words, your soulmate is thinking of you. Every thought, every heartbeat, every whisper of longing, they are all for you. God says, this is not a fleeting feeling, this is not a passing emotion, this is a divine connection that cannot be broken. And God is pleading with you, respond. Reach out. Speak. Let your love be known. The universe is aligned, the signs are everywhere, and the time is now. God is saying, do not waste another second. Do not allow fear or doubt to keep you from the love that has been waiting for you across years, across distance, across every challenge. God says, when you finally allow yourself to feel, to act, to embrace this love, miracles will unfold. The obstacles that have seemed insurmountable will begin to fall away. Every coincidence, every meeting, every unexpected moment will begin to line up as if guided by an unseen hand. God is saying, this is divine orchestration. This is not luck. This is not chance. This is your miracle, and it is ready to manifest. All that remains is for you to step forward, to answer the call that God has placed on your heart. Do not let fear hold you back. God says, fear is the voice of doubt, not the voice of truth. The voice of God calls you forward, calls you to love, calls you to embrace the destiny that has been written for you since the beginning of time. Your soulmate's love is relentless. It is unyielding. It is eternal. And God is saying, now it is time for your love to match that intensity, that persistence, that devotion. Now is the time to rise above hesitation and take the step you have been afraid to take. God says, even if you have been hurt before, even if your heart has been broken, even if you have feared that love could never return in this way, do not let that stop you. This is not ordinary love. This is divine love. This is a love that has been protected, guided, and sustained by God. And God is pleading with you, do not reject it, do not ignore it, do not allow it to slip through your fingers. This is your moment. This is your miracle. This is the love you have been waiting for all your life. God says, listen carefully, the signs have been all around you. The sudden memories, the dreams, the feelings that come without reason, the coincidences that feel too perfect to be random, these are all God's messages, guiding you, urging you, pulling you toward what is meant to be. Do not dismiss them. Do not ignore them. God is saying, they are leading you to each other. They are leading you to your destiny. They are leading you to a love that is unstoppable, unbreakable, eternal.